There are places on Earth so terrifying most people won't even whisper their names. Today we're counting down the 5 most horrifying real locations on the planet. These aren't haunted house attractions. These are sites with dark, twisted histories that will chill you to the bone. From underground tunnels lined with human bones to islands covered in decaying dolls, these places are the stuff of nightmares. If you're easily scared, consider this your warning. Turn off the lights, get comfortable, and prepare yourself. Let's dive into the top 5 most horrifying places on Earth. Number 5 takes us beneath the streets of Paris into the infamous catacombs. 20 meters underground, a labyrinth stretches for over 200 miles, its walls stacked with the bones of more than 6 million people. The air is cold and heavy, the silence oppressive, broken only by the echo of your own footsteps. Skulls and femurs are arranged in eerie patterns, a grim solution to overflowing cemeteries in the 18th century. As you walk deeper, the sense of being watched grows stronger. Explorers report whispers in ancient tongues, shadowy figures, and the chilling feeling of being followed. The inscription at the entrance warns, "Stop, this is the Empire of Death." Some have vanished in the maze, their lights fading into total darkness, lost among the dead. Many believe the spirits here are restless, disturbed from their graves, and stacked like firewood. Visitors often describe an overwhelming sadness, as if the sorrow of millions lingers in the air. While tourists stick to the lit paths, the true terror lies in the uncharted darkness beyond. The catacombs force you to confront mortality in the most direct way possible. It's not just a monument to death, it's a city of the dead, and it changes everyone who enters. Would you dare to walk these haunted tunnels? The catacombs are a chilling reminder in Paris. The dead outnumber the living, and they're waiting in the dark. Number 4 brings us to the canals of Xochimilco, Mexico, and the infamous Island of the Dolls. Hundreds of decaying dolls hang from trees and fences, their cracked faces and empty eyes watching every move. The legend began when Don Julian Santana Barrera, the island's caretaker, found a drowned girl and a doll floating nearby. To appease her spirit, he hung the doll on a tree. But the haunting didn't stop. For 50 years he collected dolls, believing each one housed a lost soul. In a chilling twist, Don Julian drowned in the same spot as the girl, claiming her spirit called him into the water. Visitors today report the doll's eyes following them, whispers in the wind, and even dolls moving on their own. Some say bringing a new doll earns a blessing. Disrespect brings a curse. As dusk falls, the island transforms. Shadows lengthen and the dolls seem to come alive. Every creak and rustle feels like a ghostly presence. The Island of the Dolls is a place where innocence has turned monstrous. Would you offer a doll, or risk the island's curse? It's a haunting reminder that some spirits never rest. The dolls are waiting, and so are the stories they hold. Enter at your own risk. Number 3 is Aokigahara, the Sea of Trees, at the base of Mount Fuji. This dense, silent forest is infamous as one of the world's most popular suicide sites. Sunlight barely penetrates the thick canopy, and the silence is absolute. No birds, no wind, just an eerie stillness. Compasses and GPS often fail here, making it dangerously easy to get lost. Japanese folklore says the forest is haunted by yurei, restless spirits of the dead. Some believe the pain and sorrow of those who died here have soaked into the soil and trees. Volunteers find abandoned tents, personal belongings, and heartbreaking notes left behind. Survivors report hearing screams, seeing ghostly figures, and feeling overwhelming despair. Signs at the entrance plead with visitors to reconsider, but the forest's reputation endures. Aokigahara is more than a haunted place. It's a living monument to human suffering. To walk here is to feel the weight of unfinished stories and lost souls. It's beautiful, but beneath the surface lies a sadness that never fades. Would you brave the Sea of Trees? Number 2 is Poveglia Island, hidden in the Venetian lagoon. Once a quarantine station for plague victims, it became a mass grave. Over 160,000 people died here, their ashes mixed with the soil. Locals say the ground is more bone than earth, and fishermen avoid its shores, fearing what they might dredge up. In the 1920s, a mental hospital was built on the island, where patients reported hauntings and the director performed cruel experiments. Legend says the doctor was driven mad by ghosts and leapt from the bell tower, only to be swallowed by a supernatural mist. Today, Poveglia is abandoned, its decaying hospital and bell tower standing as grim reminders. Paranormal investigators report violent encounters, chilling EVPs, and a sense of pure malevolence. Some call it a gateway to hell itself. The screams of plague victims and tortured patients are said to echo across the water on quiet nights. The island is off-limits, but its reputation as the most haunted place in Italy endures. Would you set foot on Poveglia knowing its history? It's a place where the past refuses to die. The ghosts here aren't just stories, they're warnings. Poveglia is a monument to suffering and it wants to be left alone. Some doors should never be opened. Number 1 is Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia, a prison designed to break the mind. Built in 1829, it pioneered solitary confinement, locking inmates alone in stone cells, hoods over their heads, cut off from all human contact. The silence and isolation drove many to madness. Its massive, fortress-like walls and radial design made prisoners feel watched and powerless. Even notorious criminals like Al Capone couldn't escape the psychological torment. Tales of torture, violence, and despair are etched into the crumbling walls. Since closing in 1971, the prison has become a hotspot for paranormal activity. Visitors report shadowy figures, disembodied voices, slamming cell doors, and ghostly faces in empty cells. Cell Block 12 is infamous for maniacal laughter, the infirmary for a tormented apparition. The most famous ghost is a shadowy figure in the guard tower, still watching over the prison. The sheer number of credible reports is staggering. Walking these halls is like stepping into a nightmare. Misery and fear linger in the air. Eastern State isn't just haunted, it's a monument to human cruelty. The spirits trapped here are a chilling reminder of what happens when punishment becomes torture. Would you dare to walk these haunted corridors? Those are the 5 most horrifying places on Earth. Each is scarred by tragedy, haunted by restless spirits, and shrouded in legends that warn us to stay away. These aren't just ghost stories, they're reminders of the darkness humans can create. Would you dare to visit any of these places knowing what lingers there? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more chilling stories, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.